Decarnation forces you into the shattered mind of Gloria, a well-known dancer at the Black Swan cabaret, as she desperately clings to the last shreds of hope in her brand new life. Mind you, this new life was thrust upon her the moment she was abducted and confined in a cell designed to be her holding place for the rest of her days. This is the story of trauma, escapism, and the fine line between nightmares and reality. This is the story of Decarnation. But before we delve into the hellish landscape of Gloria's mental state, let's give credit where it's due. It's time to give a shout out to Joel the Guy 3590 for pointing out the secret hidden in the last video's thumbnail. If you look carefully, you will notice that the letter O has been replaced with a golden cicada. Kudos to you, my friend. If you're new to the channel, I've started playing a game with viewers where I hide an Easter egg in the thumbnail of each of my videos. The first person to state what and where it is gets a shout out in the following video. Now, back to the matter at hand. Before Gloria's imprisonment, she had experienced a series of unfortunate events that led her to her downfall. After witnessing the grotesque scene of a perverted man groping her statue featured in a local museum, her girlfriend Joy, a younger student attending the university, expressed her desire to keep things casual and not get too serious. This, along with her involuntary retirement as a dancer and her mother's overly critical beratement, created a situation that Gloria was eager to escape. Little did she know that the offer she had recently received from an alleged benefactor, with the wealth and power to change her life forever, would do so in the most horrifying way imaginable. Upon agreeing to meet up with this mysterious fan, she was knocked unconscious and locked in a cell. Despite the otherwise terrifying nature of her abduction, the cell was nicely decorated and fitted with all the necessities that would allow for a long-term stay. Her only human interaction was limited to the barking orders of a nearby security camera and with the master's servant, Bob. Fortunately for Gloria, Bob was not only kind and respectful, but also an extraordinary cook. His duties were to serve Gloria her daily course of meals, and he always sought to go above and beyond to ensure her satisfaction. For the first few days, freedom and escape were the top priority. Gloria desperately tried to find any means of escape, but sadly, the reinforced metal door was impossible to break through. So instead, Gloria found a way to experience freedom from within. Her mind, racked with stress and overwhelming fear, was only capable of creating a nightmarish landscape that vaguely resembled the real world. As the days became weeks, her ability to discern between fiction and reality was almost non-existent. On occasion, Gloria would interact with grotesque versions of herself that represented her innermost thoughts, desires, hopes, and fears. Initially, the very sight of these manifestations were too much for her to bear. However, over time, her subconscious realized that by embracing and understanding these imperfections, she could learn to heal her mind and regain the hope she had once lost. With her newfound inner peace and the revelation that Bob was no mere servant, but actually the delusional working-class mastermind behind her abduction, Gloria rejected any offers of peace and love in this twisted existence. Gloria was determined to escape. With a bit of luck and knowledge of her captor, she baited him into her holding cell and strangled him. Being the compassionate person that she was, Gloria made sure to call emergency services prior to leaving Bob's home to ensure that he was tended to. In the end, Gloria's return to the real world was not the dream come true she had hoped for. In fact, life had gone on without her. The statue in the museum had been removed from the exhibit, her mother was still judgmental, and the Black Swan had been reduced to a video rental store. Gloria decided it would be best to start on a fresh slate and relocate to a new area. She would head south to find the inner peace she had so desperately sought. Sadly, the damage to her mind could not be undone, and despite the fact that she had built up the newfound courage to travel, she still heavily relied on her dream space, a safe place she could go to when she needed the power to create the ideal life for herself. In here, she could be whoever she wanted and shape the world around her. But would her journey to the south allow her to sever the ties she depended on? Now, one thing's for certain, life will go on, and it's your choice to embrace it and make the most of this gift that can so easily be taken away. And that's all for this video. If you enjoy videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me let you want more content just like this. Click on these videos here to continue your journey through the unknown, and I'll be there to guide you when you arrive. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks like emojis, members-only videos, and more. Or consider becoming a patron for behind-the-scenes content, unboxing videos, and sneak peeks of my retro gaming collection. And until next time, it's the Inhuman one, signing out. Join the Inhuman community today.